Okay, we're back. Yeah, internet cut out for some reason. Because Spectrum's awesome. It's not like we pay $180 a month or nothing. For internet that cuts out often. Nice, that's more ad revenue for me. I feel like I should have that on. I don't see a reason why unless... Does turning this off open this door? No. Okay, the sewing room. This is just a save room. Oh my god. Your save room. No, you. Spoopy paintings. This room is useless. Wait. Oh. That's it? There's nothing else useful in here? Wish we could open that. Fireplace. Oh, wow. Did we get everything in this room, though? I don't know if I should trust this or not. Ruined the stream. Is it down again? No, it's still going. Don't trick me like that. We tried putting the acid on the bolt, right? That was in the other fuse box that I where I put the steel bolt. I feel like I did that. I must have. Putting a lime in the coconut? Bye. Have you tried putting the lime in the coconut? Bunger. Are you reading Pun Pun? Mm-hmm. Bunger, do you know?
Biscuit.
Bunger's a little biscuit right now on the floor. I really don't want to have to look this up. But it's getting to that point. But I know as soon as I look it up, it's gonna be like a, oh, duh. 'Cause that's always how these go. Kill the butler. Still can't do anything with this except... I feel like we'll have to use that again later. So the story, BSK, is our girl Caroline here received a letter that had a picture of two twin girls on it and said it was from this hospital. So being the smart lady she was, she decided to go visit this hospital. And then when she walked in, she was bonked on the head, and then she woke up in a bathtub naked with a big tube down her throat and her eyeball gone. And now we're trying to figure out what the hell's going on. And so far it seems like the guy who runs this hospital was doing some kind of experiments on twins. Like they found the corpses of like 280 twins, and he seemed to have been doing something goofy to his wife too. That's kind of where we're at. And then we ran into that priest who seems very strange, and he's kind of been helping us, but I think everyone agrees he's probably a bad guy. He just says his dialogue's a little too strange, and he knows a little too much. Yeah, Father's probably definitely evil. I mean, so now we're just trying to, yeah. He eats soup, so he's evil. Yeah, Father's soup, I don't know what his deal is, but yeah, he's probably definitely a bad guy. What is this though? Okay, so this was a thing too. And we can't use the acid. And I can't use the lighter either, even though that would make the most sense. Exactly. He's so nonchalant about what's going on here, so he must be in on it. What was in here again? This is a potty. Oh, yeah. That's right. We were trying to go here. Because there might have been something in here, and if it is, this is the oh duh moment. But the only thing in here was a note. Well, we never read that note, so maybe there's a clue in there. This is Anna's diary? Did we read this? Okay, no, we didn't read this. Yeah, Vi, it's a spooky potty. Late one night, Grandfather Noah came into our room. He was accompanied by two strangers wearing leather suits that covered them entirely. They used their smelly leather hands to cover our faces, preventing us from crying out. We were left almost unable to breathe. They took us to somewhere underground and put us on strange cross-shaped metal beds. Our hands and feet were tied with metallic bands. A group of the suited figures surrounded us, all of them covered by the same material and holding giant hammers. In the corner of the room was Grandfather, watching everything, although he was not wearing a suit. His mere stare terrified me. He came close and laughed. My dear granddaughters, he said, it is time for you to finally fulfill your destiny. Emma couldn't stop crying. She begged him to let us go, but he moved over to the door and ordered the suited man to get ready for the ritual. Everyone left the room except for one suited man. He walked crooked and slower than the rest. He smelt worse, too. The smell of sewage. He came to us with a small tray of tiny metal vessels. They were filled with liquids and aromatic oils. He began unbuttoning my blouse when Mother suddenly entered the room, and he hit him with a metal bar. He fell to the floor. She rushed over to free us, but the suited man got up quickly and raised a dagger behind Mother's back. I wanted to scream out to her, but I could barely move. Right at that moment, a shot put him down. Another man, also wearing a suit, had shot him from the entrance of the room. He came toward us with his hands raised and took off the part of the suit covering his head. It was our other grandfather, Bertram. He worriedly asked Mother what she was doing down without a suit. She said that she had come to save us. Grandfather told her to take us to the surface and to get us to the town port, where someone would be waiting for us with a small fishing boat. Jesus Christ, dude. At least Grandpa Bert helped. They didn't give us any clues, but they gave us story. Once we make Spooky Potty, I would love to be friends with Puppet Combo. Yeah. We could make Spoopy Potty and then have Puppet Combo publish it. Because they do that too. Like, Bloodwash was not developed by, like, the main Puppet Combo people. It was, published by them. Yeah. Okay, so what's in here? The studio? Was there anything in here? This just told us there's a heart inside the statue. But I think everything else is fine in here. Wait. Oh, that's just... okay. That's just the sound of the X-ray. Oh, jeez. I'm telling you, this acid we have is like the key to the next shit. But it's like, I can't think of anything we've come across. The shower room? What the fuck was in the shower room? Good, I'm glad. Well, that's a huge reason I love these sorts of games. It's just that, like, they're very satisfying puzzles. Some games it's kind of shitty, where it's like, I feel like I'm somebody who really didn't like Silent Hill 3 that much, but Silent Hill 3 felt like fetch quest puzzles. Like, even though we're running into like that, like the the typical survival horror, like we're stuck and we're backtracking everywhere and we're trying to think about where we've been and where we haven't been. Like I'm okay with that because that's normal for this sort of thing. But like some games do this same sort of thing and they don't do it well. And I would say Silent Hill 3 didn't do that very well. Silent Hill 1 and 2 were perfect. Silent Hill 1 a little more so. More perfect. Anything hidden in these pews? No. There was nothing special about Jesus, right? Is it this? If this is it, okay, I was gonna say if that's it, I'm gonna cry. Can we use this? Doesn't fit. Maximum soda, maximum soda, maximum soda, maximum soda. Refreshing to the maximum. Maximum soda. Heart attack. God. Cry, if you do have an idea, like the floor is open. If you know the answer, lead me vaguely to it. God, this Tetris shit right here, though. Superliminal? I saw that was on sale. I was gonna ask if I should buy that, because I know you have played that. Hopefully it's still on sale. That's the one that's non-Euclidean, right? Like it fucks around with those sorts of ideas? Okay, yeah. I've seen a little bit of that. I remember seeing, I think it was bits of Markiplier playing it, and I was like, oh my god, this is very cool looking. Very unique. Yeah, this is all just connected to this thing. Who knows? This is probably like in Resident Evil 1 HD, the remake, where you have to get the 2 umbrella symbols to go down in the basement. One puzzle's not obvious, okay. Really? Ooh, my butt's falling asleep. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. I think I have an idea about the heart. The heart inside the Gibson statue? Okay. Well, let's hear it. Let's go back up to the statue and look at it and think about it. Because so do you see this right here? There's a chip right here in the titty, right? eating the statue. So we have to put something in there. At least that's what I'm thinking. Nymph untying her sandal. Is the title relevant? That's just the beat. We all know that. We can't use the crowbar on it. We've tried that. And it's not metal anyway, so the acid's useless.
Do you have a lighter?
Huh?
Do you have a lighter?
Yeah. But there's definitely something more we have to do here. At least that's what it seems like. Wait, what is going on with this statue? Well, I think that's just kind of relevant to the plot. I mean, we can try to look at the shower room again, but... God, I just don't think there's... We can't go in the shower room. I keep forgetting that. But that'll be... Or wait, where the fuck are we now? Assets, asset, lock, nail, shotgun piece. Yeah. We need the battery. We need the battery, and the acid's gonna lead us to the battery. This is my guess. Yeah. Okay, yeah. The heart is 111. Do you think that's relevant? Do you think it has something to do with the lock? Okay. But this does nothing. Even if we put the combination in. Oh, whoops. I'm down one. Right? The heartbeat was already used as a solution to a puzzle. It unlocked one door. Right. It was. Yeah. A vending machine with a coin slot and 5 buttons. Right. We don't have anything resembling a coin. We can go through the map again. Wait, I want to make sure I have that right. Where was the... It was... Oh, it was in the watch, right? Okay, it is 12:35, so that's right. These are our twins, though. Three batteries. What do you mean? Well, let's look at the map again. Just for the fuck of it. 3 batteries in my inventory. No, Cry, I think you're right where we are. So no worries. Anywhere the batteries could go. Batteries in my inventory. Oh, no, these are shotgun shells. I'm sorry. I know they kind of look like batteries, though. We still haven't found the shotgun. But we have shotgun part A, so we're close to getting a shotgun. Yeah, okay. I was confused. Like, where are you seeing batteries? So we ignore any rooms with the key, because that has to be the wacky key. There was Mirror World, but there was nothing for us to do in there, because remember we went back there and we couldn't open the bulkhead with the acid. Okay. The newborn room. Did we go in the newborn room, or could we not go in there? What was in the newborn room? Or what is the C? No entry to the delivery room? We've definitely been in there, haven't we? I mean, we can go back and look, but... Because then there, because in the maternity ward leads to Mirrorland, and that was going down C. C is the hatch, I think. Yeah. Yep. Let's just go back there quick, and we can look at the map more when we get there. Just while we're thinking about it. Let's see, that was down here. And then over here, I think? Yeah. Okay. Here's maternity ward. Oh, we can't get in here. Because that's the door, I think. I think that's the only door. And the lady's gone. Probably because we saved her life. Let's try to go the other way around then. Because there was 2 entrances. And then up here, right? Or could we not get in here? You know, that's why. And that's a wacky door too. Hey, what's this? I was terrified of what William would do when he finally saw my naked skin. But my fears were unfounded. He accepted me, even with the scars on my back left by my father's whip. William asked me why he did it. Of course, I explained that the pain was to redeem my sins. Oh, self-flagellation. William never looked at my father. Oh no, because the father did. Never mind. William will never look at my father the same way again. Okay, that's just, yeah. Boy. In the Da Vinci Code? The self-flagellation? Remember that? Has anyone read the Conviction arc of Berserk? Where, what's her nuts? It goes hard on doing it, all, like a bunch, because she's super guilty. So we can't, okay, the problem is we can't get East Wing Hall. Can we go up the stairs? Hold on. I mean, because I can't point at it. Through Chute C. So that's Mirrorland. Because otherwise I was like, can we go up whatever these stairs are? But it doesn't look like they're like actual stairs like these ones. Like these look like just like little elevation stairs and not like entire floor stairs. Do you know what I mean? But let's go back to Mirrorland and see what we missed. Oops, not that. Not here either. We gotta go back. This is awesome. I haven't had a good think in a while with the game. Okay. Here's Wacky World. And this takes us... So this does take us to these two rooms. Because this is... Now we're still in the maternity ward, technically. But we're in, like, Silent Hill World version. I need to force it somehow. Yeah, big think. Is there anything else? Do you see that? Okay. That's like, if that does it, I was about to cry. What about this? They're too rusted to move. What do you... Is that relevant? It's telling us it is. Can't use it on anything. Yes, Cry? Nice build-up of Rip, yeah. Yeah. Fuck, I really thought that would be it. Because here's the other one. But we can't even do anything with this, so... It's the baby. There's no water. Force it. How would we force it? What gets rid of rust? I got nothing. Right. Just for shits and giggles. Okay. I figured, but you never know. Alright, I guess. We'll go back. Little room. So we are... So little room. Is little room on the map? No. It doesn't know where we are because we're in Crazy World. That's what I'm thinking. Like, even if I could think of a solution, I don't know what you'd have to find for it. Why is the music swelling up? Are we gonna die? Let's not find out. So that orchestra is getting a little too wild for my taste. If we can move this out of the way, that would we're too long in Crazy World. Oh, I didn't mean to go back. Fuck. Wait. Is this relevant? Oh. Photo of a nurse standing next to a patient. Very good. That's great. Very cool. It's not... I thought maybe the patient being the... Okay, but why would we want to do that? Does that do anything for us? Or is it just like we have the option to for the hell of it? Because we seem to be able to do that with other things too. And I'm pretty sure that doesn't control anything else. Like outside of this room. Wait a minute. Oh, this is a stretch. But what if we turn off the generator? No, that wouldn't do anything. That would make the problem worse, actually. So it's not like an electrical lock that seems that's keeping... We actually need electricity for that door to open. What would turning off the electricity help? Because we have the option to do it, so I assume it's... Unless it's a situation like this again, where you can turn it on and off just because it's, you know, it's a game. So I don't know if there's a situation where turning the electricity off would be helpful. And even if we do, I don't know if we can necessarily get all the way back there without it being on. Yeah, I think I'm kind of stretching here. All right, here's the deal. And it's gonna hurt all of our pride, but I'm going to look it up, just this one part. Or what I'm going to do is I'm gonna look up exactly where we put the acid, because I think that's all we need to figure out. Assuming this doesn't lead us anywhere. 'Cause this is the only other part where the X-ray room's a save room. Right? The music's different. Was the music always like this? Okay. They gave us a different save theme. Or something. Oh, because this is where Father used to be. So is there anything back here where he used to be? Doesn't seem like it. This is just light, right? Yeah, just reflection. Oh, jeez. All right, I'm looking it up. Feels bad, man. All right, actually, let's just look on the Steam page. I'm sure there's a walkthrough there. All right, check this out. So we were more onto something with the elevator than anything else, okay? Here's what it says. Open it and go inside. Take it to the first floor. That's what we did. On the first floor, as it opens, you'll see a cart that requires your attention. You'll need to move fast and get out. Push the cart from the opposite side so that it's half in the elevator. To break it. So we were supposed to break the elevator. Without riding back up, you'll need to walk upstairs to the second floor elevator, press the button to call it. It won't appear because the cart is in the way. Then head to reception and remove the bolt. Head back down to the first floor elevator, remove the cart, get in fast. Once you're there, once you go up, there should be a box near the door to the west wing hallway. Put the bolt in and turn it on. Oh my god. I don't think we would have gotten that. We might have, like, 45 minutes ago, had we not been thinking about everything else. Holy shit. Okay, let's go do that then. We're sitting here on the other side of the map. Like yeah, like maybe if we had sat and fucked around with the elevator more, we might have figured it out. But god, like I said, we got wrapped up with other stuff, so oh boy. Yeah, I quit reading. That's all I read, was just the elevator. That's all. Because that gives us the bolt. I didn't read what the acid does or anything, just that part. Because because I was thinking like, no, the elevator can't be stuck. Like, why? Like, that's not a good thing. That's a problem. I thought that was leading to a different kind of puzzle. Oh, whoops. We gotta go in the other door. Okay, either way we have to... The button doesn't work downstairs, so... Ridiculous, man. I wonder if it gets more verbose. I know, we broke the immersion, I'm sorry. Caroline looks up. I don't think we would have gotten it. We would have been here for another hour trying to figure that out. It's hard to say when we would have decided to go back to the elevator. Is it this way we go? Caroline. She's the reason for the word. Twitch.tv. Father Soup. Yeah. Okay, Soup Daddy's here. Where was the elevator again? It's been so long since we've been there. I think it was over here. Sweet Caroline. No. Why does that let us take the bolt? That's the part I'm confused about. Why can't we take it now? Oh, because we have to turn it off. Right, and then we could take it. We never did that either, though. Does the elevator... Alright, well, let's just see. Let's just see and see if it makes sense. We're gonna have to backtrack all the way back up here anyways. And then we gotta be quick. Okay. Like that? Is it gonna try to close? I just want to hear the noise. Just to make sure. Maybe, okay, whatever. Half in and half out. That's all we needed to do. Makes sense to you? Is there something I'm missing that I don't understand? Let me see it. Let me just see. Let me just see it. Flash. Pow. What a long ass walk. It did tell me to press the button though. So what does pressing the button do? Okay, now we go take the screw out? Why? Oh. Because then, wait. Am I being stupid? I'm legitimately confused. Then head to reception and remove the bolt. Head back down and then remove the cart and go in fast. Oh, I see. And then we ride the elevator all the way back up and we have the screw. Okay. Okay. I messed up those steps. I thought, so we're yeah. So, okay, the reason we blocked the elevator is because we're gonna take the screw now. Because we need the screw. The screw, okay, because we can't get back in here, so we're gonna go all the way back down to the elevator because it's held there, and we're gonna ride back up. And then we'll be on the other side of the door. See? How fucking convoluted. Because the button to call the elevator down there doesn't work. So by blocking the door, we can still get in. Holy shit, dude. That's bogus. It's clever, but bogus. It's clever, but it still pisses me off. Oh, wait. Was it through here? Was it this meeting room? No. Yeah, it was. Okay. Good God, I tell you. We go this way because we have to go through the chapel, right? Right? No, this is the other side. I got my sides mixed up. I have the worst sense of direction in these sorts of games. Like when I did Silent Hill 3, I was checking the map every like 2 seconds. Especially because every floor of that game looks the same. Silent Hill 3 will like throw you in an area. And then, oh, it's not here either, is it? Yeah. We'll throw you in an area and there's like 4 floors. And they all have the exact same layout. Okay. So all we gotta do is pull it out and then go in quick. Oh my God. Wait. Just to be safe. Because I'll cry if we have to do this again. Oh my god, it's not good enough. Oh boy. I'm scared. This is the scariest part of this game so far. Oh yeah. No. This is New Belgium. It's a Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA. This is my favorite beer. Yeah, dude. Voodoo Ranger is delicious. Oh, we did it. Where do we go first? Guess we go here. From AH, American Horror Story? Oh shit! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. That was cool. Oh, Achievement Hunter. We got lucky there. Oh boy, 10 points to Gryffindor. That's not fair. Big meanie. Uh-oh. I'm not dealing with that area yet. Anesthesia. Is there a save room nearby? Disinfectant room. Anything spooky in here? Spooky. Spooky. Microscopes and various medical items. That is spooky. Shotgun shells. For the shotgun we don't have. Awesome plot. November 15th, 1980. Maria is infected with a rare disease. My 2 girls are missing and my father has died. Upon my return from the business trip, I found the mansion surrounded by police. The officer in charge, without qualm, destroyed my entire world with his cold words. Afterward, they attacked me with annoying questions and did not let me see Maria until they were finished. She appears dead in life. Her skin, burnt by what seems to be radiation, is falling apart. Her physiognomy has changed quickly into something ominous. Her eyes do not show their pupils, and the only sounds that come from her mouth are feral screams. She was tied to a hospital bed, hand and foot, after attacking 2 of the nurses. One was left with severe injuries. She does not recognize anyone, not even me. The most potent sedatives we administer do nothing to calm her. I know not what they did to her, but I will not stop until I find the cure, and those responsible for this evil act are punished. Interesting. We're getting more... We're fleshing stuff out. Yeah. We're fleshing it out, and we're kind of discovering motivations for everything here. Is that all that's here? I guess so. I don't know. This is a good time. I'm going to go pee really quick. I'll be back very, very quickly here. Okay. BRB. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So there's nothing else in this room, it seems like. I guess. Oh, there it is. Okay. Anesthesia? Bad guys? lore. Oh, the Tismuit Tribe. This was mentioned earlier. Tismuit legends abound of the magical blood that courses through the veins of twins, allowing them to communicate with each other by thought alone. Some even claim that brothers and sisters could appear next to each other in seconds across incredible distances. It is not surprising that the first explorers to arrive on the island called such gifted younglings witch children. Unfortunately, they seldom survive 10 or 11 summers once chosen for sacrifice. However, the most striking tale is that of the nights when no moon was in the sky, the nights when the little twins would be sacrificed. The children would dance, torch in hand, around the tribe's deceased, while the remaining tribesmen extinguished their torches. With this ritual, the dead would walk the earth again, at least for one night. Whoa, dude. It's not very good. Oh boy. Yep. This body was badly burned. Wee, yeah, he was. It's always a cult. Yep. Yep. We're checking all the boxes. And then the priest, Father Soup. See, Father Soup's. It's, you know. Ooh, there's meat everywhere. I hope we find this other part of the shotgun soon. This is the blood of the chosen twins. Why did they have to write that? I'm sorry. Who was compelled to write that? If you need to sleep, you can go sleep cry. Insomnia is great. I have finally found a way to sleep, albeit not perfectly, but I am sleeping with some over-the-counter sleep stuff. It's not perfect, but I can sleep for last night I slept for 5 hours straight. That is unheard of for me. And then I got up and I hit my vape and I went back to sleep. And I've been doing this for 2 weeks now, 2 weeks. It's been great. I tried weed. Weed helps, but like it still takes me like a half hour to fall asleep. I don't know. I've tried, I feel like if I just got and started exercising, it would probably help, but I don't know. It's been a problem my whole life. CBD doesn't help me. It actually gives me anxiety. I might be one of the few people where CBD gives me anxiety. And too much THC will do it too. I have a wax pen I hit, but you've heard that from people? Okay. Because everywhere I read, they're like, oh, it's, no, it's not psychoactive. It's not, it's supposed to just do the relaxing part, but like, it actually like makes my heart race and I'd feel anxious. And yeah, it's not psychoactive, but I still, it doesn't make me sleepy. So I don't know. I was pretty disappointed when I figured that out. I thought that was going to be the solution. Spotty appears to have been operated on multiple times. Doesn't even look human anymore. Who's doing this? This looks like a bad guy. This looks like this guy's gonna get up and hurt me. Look at Teeth Boy. Oh, that would make sense. I don't look at this is good. Old Resident Evil would do this, where you have it like on the other side of a window or something, and it's like someone's looking at you. I love that. That's so cool. Yeah, struggled with depression and anxiety my whole life, but I figured out with my anxiety a couple months ago. I started taking GABA, not like gabapentin or anything, just GABA, just the supplement. And I think they're 600 milligram pills. I take maybe 4 a day. Take one when I wake up, 2 when I eat, and 1 when I get home from work, so like before bed. And it makes, for anxiety, it eliminates that do you know like that feeling of like the doom feeling, like the impending doom feeling? Like it's entirely eliminated that for me, and it's helped with like anxiety too. So I know GABA plays a role in like relaxation in your brain, so if you struggle with that at all, maybe look into it. It's pretty safe. You know, just don't take too much of it or it makes you feel kind of goofy, but it's been really helpful for me. Oh. Yeah. Okay, so this just wrapped us around. Okay. So where didn't we go? Object permanence. Yeah. What? Oh, we don't have a map for this. Okay, I think we have to go in here. Is there a candle? Something? That works too. Oh, okay, this is this door. Yeah, because it's the dressing room. Object permanence. What are you talking about? Am I missing this joke? If we light this thing, we can kill this guy. Damn. Double tap. Double tap. You're just being obnoxious. It's okay. Okay, now we can properly explore this room. Probably could have killed him a little better. That's a new enemy, though. We haven't had swingy boys. Watch, there's nothing in here. Just the morphine that we already used. It's like when they give you ammo after you used like the same amount of ammo to kill the enemy. Oh, no, there's plot. 21st of June, 1969. Nice. Maria insisted on having a huge celebration for our little girl's 5th birthday. Even my stubborn father joined us. It appears that... So stubborn father's the grandpa. The bad grandpa. It appears the girls have changed him in a good way. Everything would have been perfect if it were not for Noah, Maria's father. His cold stare makes the girls uncomfortable. Oh no, this Noah is the bad grandpa. Oh. His cold stares make the girls uncomfortable, and the crude way he treats Maria makes me uncomfortable. If the old man thinks he can keep abusing my wife as he did when she was a child, or dares believe he can do the same with his granddaughters, he is mistaken. I will protect my wife and daughters from anyone who would seek to do them harm. Okay. Okay. Can we not go in this one? There's a dead guy in here. You can see him. You can kind of see him. Okay then. Let's Hi Bunger. Bunger, what are you doing? You can't have beer. Oh, you can't have beer, you're too little. Not till you're older. What's that? Can you sit on my shoulder?
It's getting too big.
Yeah, he is. Oh, I'm sorry.
You're too big.
You're too big for that.
It's too big now. Oh, wait.
Well, time to be crazy.
Time to fly?
Isn't he? He's such a little cutie.
Jumpers. Let me be on.
He has kiddish. It's so funny. So is he allowed to have drink wine at communion? So when I do kiddish every week for Shabbat, I make an effort to pick him up while we hold the wine and say kiddish. He's a kitten. Kiddish. Kitten. Kidder.
Here's chocolate.
So I was like, I need a kidder for kiddish. And then I swoop him up.
Chloe sings.
And Chloe sings when I sing kiddish. Chloe, meow, meow. She's learning the words. Is there anything else in here? Is that what this is? I don't even know what headset I have. I went to Best Buy and I said I need a good set of headphones for music mostly. And then the guy showed me a pair that was $45, and then the same kind, like a better version of it, was above it for $100. So I grabbed that one. And the only thing I don't like about them is that I think they have a little too much bass. So I have a equalizer program on my computer, and I just kind of cut out some of the bass, and it's perfect. But that's only for when I listen to music. If I'm playing a game, it's perfect. Oh, you thought it was the opposite, really? Oh, different ears? I have a lot of hearing damage, so I don't know. Do you have a lot of hearing? No, I don't use Reaper for equalizing. it's some little program, but it has like a I don't know how many bands. I don't remember how many bands it has. But it's only for listening to music. But I have studio monitors too, if I really want to get a good sound. So I think there's another room I haven't looked at. There must be. Reaper 7? Or just Reaper, like the the recording program. Because there's nothing down here. Although, why is this? Is this just like a lighting thing? I use Reaper for like actually recording. And it's operate. There's no twins. We're trying to find these twins, right? Observation room. We haven't been here. And there's a bad guy. Is that a bad guy? A pipe. Here's our shotgun. A shotgun. This is a shotgun. Sweet. This'll do. This is some crackhead shit. Ah, it's a shotgun. Hey, see, I even put a sight on it. Okay, well, let's use it. We got a lot of ammo. Oh. That's this guy. What is this guy doing? Father Soup, what do you have?
Father, what's going on here? Why is that weird man walking around the operating table with that weird chandelier in his hands?
Not to say I'm the best Christian theologian, but I feel like that's probably blasphemous, whatever that guy's doing in there. I could be wrong.
What are you talking about, child? I don't see anything.
Oh, shit.
You don't see the man on the other side of the glass?
My child, this place is giving you hallucinations. You must rest.
No, he's bluffing. He totally sees it. He knows what's going on.
I don't know what's real or what is a product of my imagination, Father.
Yeah, Cry, you're totally right.
Let me tell you a story. Hundreds of years ago, this island was inhabited by a tribe. One night, the moon could not be seen in the night sky, and the world was plunged into darkness. The shaman of the tribe, those with special blood, danced around their dead, willing their bodies to rise and walk the earth once more.
Not good.
That sounds terrifying.
That's it? That's all you got for me? He's busy reading. A man in a radioactive suit is walking around a body in circles. Well, I'll just take this. Is it? That's the chain. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Well, now what?
Hundreds of...
Yeah. So how do we get in there? I want to get in there. I got a crackhead shotgun. I'm gonna blow this dude to smithereens. Alright, Cry. Get some good sleep, man. Thanks for hanging around. Thanks for helping. Much love, dude. I hope you get a good rest. And I'm gonna play this for a little while longer, because I'm very invested. But if you want to see where we leave off, you can check out the VOD, or I'll fill you in later. Awesome, man. Thanks for the tunes, too. You take care. Right on. Later, Gator. Is this the room? No, this is where we've been. So I wonder where we go from here. What was that? Oh, it's the sword. I do want to read that though. This one. Thank you for allowing us to interview you, Dr. Bertram Wildberger. We are very aware that this is a particularly delicate time for you and the people of Winter Lake. Do you have any information about how the fire began? Experts are working hard to find the answer. Unfortunately, we are still waiting to discover the cause. What will happen now that the hospital is completely lost? As director of the hospital, and as someone grateful for everything life has given me, I am currently working on accommodating the hospital's needs within my mansion. This, of course, will be temporary, at least until we manage to construct a new hospital building. I have also spoken to kind donators who will be providing equipment and furniture. How generous of you, Director. I am merely God's servant. I exist to do his will. Based. Alright. Well, where do we go from here? This is not helpful. Because we haven't gotten anything new. We still have the acid. We've had this acid forever. We still got nothing for that. We've like progressed the game. We should do a save anyways, though. So I think we have 2. Yeah, we can do a save. It's been a while. Dear Diary, things are not very good. Love, Caroline. Well, wait a minute. We're kind of stuck here, aren't we? Actually? Oh no, we can go out here. Oh, because we put the... yeah. Well, let's go back to where Father Soup was and see if there was anything where he was sitting. Because where was Father Soup? He was over here, right? Sorta, somewhere nearby. Yeah, he was in, uh-oh. Cool. Oh, it does so much damage. Insta-kill. It did say there was something in here, though. So here's where he was sitting. He didn't even finish his soup. Jeez. Wasteful. I want to know if there's any way to get into that room, though. Observation room. Okay, we're still cut off. There's shit we missed in all of these rooms, so we can take a deeper look. So we'll start over here. For some reason it won't let us, even though we know what's on the other side. And this just brings us back here. Okay. I couldn't tell you what we're missing, though. I don't think we can... What about this locker? No. None of these lockers. Yeah, I don't know about here. Okay. Anesthesia's next. And just meat on the floor. Burn boy. Oh. Okay. I don't see anything in here. But this leads to the operating room. And I want to see what's on the other. I think the other side of here leads to where Father Soup is. Right? Yeah. Disinfectant room. Yeah, okay, we've been in here. Okay, yeah. I feel like it's maybe bugged out with certain rooms. Okay, what was on the other side of this? Because the other side is just the lift, and then what's this? This is the observation room. Is there no other... Nothing else here? We need to get into that room. That's what I keep thinking. But then we're just here. Oh, jeez. Oh. Well, what happens if we turn this electricity off? Does that only affect stuff in there? Or does it change what's going on in here? No. Well, shit. Not sure. What's the point of turning the electricity? Did we turn that on when we got in there? Like when we came in here, were the lights off? I feel like there's some room we're missing. That's the observation room. That just leads to the elevator. That's the dressing room. That's anesthesia that wraps around. And then this one was disinfectant room, and there's nothing in here. So, well, I don't know. I think at this point I'm going to sleep on it. And we will pick it, instead of shmups tomorrow night, we'll pick this up again. And we saved, I think we saved, did we save after? Oh, I don't want to save again. We only have one tape left. Regardless, I think we saved after we ran into Father Soup again. Take care, Negatrator. Yeah, I'll pick this up tomorrow night. Probably, I don't know, around 9 or 10. I'm scheduled to stream at 10, so we'll do it sometime around then. But thanks for hanging around. Thanks for helping. I love this kind of game. I love just a good mind grinder. Should we go raid somebody? Who's playing games? Who's playing games? Oh, let's go see Kai. Kai Itsuki is, what is he playing? Oh, he's playing Escaluda, or no, Esperade. He's playing PS4 Esperade. Yeah, go see Kai. 12 key Kai. Hold on, let me... Kai is Japanese, but he's super awesome and is good at shmups, and he's a giant bird. So go see him. 12 key Kai. No? 12 key Kai? Grade 12. Oh, Itsuki Kai. Okay. There you go. Show Kai some love. He's really nice. And I'll catch you tomorrow night. We're gonna finish this game. I'm super invested. Alright, take care.